Your brain is not tired. It is overstimulated. What you are experiencing, constant distraction, shallow focus, mental resistance toward effort, is not a motivational problem. It is not a discipline problem. It is a biological saturation issue, a system pushed beyond optimal signaling density. The modern environment delivers dopamine the way a malfunctioning server delivers packets, continuously, redundantly, without prioritization. Notifications, novelty, scrolling, artificial rewards. The brain never returns to baseline. And when a system never returns to baseline, sensitivity is not preserved, it is reduced. Dopamine is not pleasure. Dopamine is allocation. It is the signal that tells your nervous system what deserves energy, attention, and repetition. When that signal is clean and intermittent, the system performs. When it is constant, the system adapts by blunting response. This is not pathology. This is homeostasis. Your dopamine receptors downregulate. Phasic signaling weakens. Baseline motivation drops. The prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for executive control, planning, and sustained attention, loses authority to the limbic system. Short-term reward begins to dominate long-term strategy. You don't lose intelligence. You lose signal clarity. That is why focus now feels like force. That is why rest feels unsatisfying. That is why stimulation becomes compulsive rather than pleasurable. Your hardware is intact. Your software is flooded with noise. Most people attempt to solve this problem by adding energy. More caffeine, more music, more pressure, more self-talk. This is the equivalent of overclocking a processor that is already overheating. Performance does not improve. Degradation accelerates. Motivation fails because motivation is downstream of dopamine. You cannot will your way past a biochemical bottleneck. Before behavior can be optimized, the system must be stabilized. The solution is not abstinence, and it is not indulgence. It is controlled deprivation followed by intentional re-entry. A reset. 10 minutes. Once per day. When you remove all stimulus, not partially, but completely, you allow dopamine tone to fall without replacement. No screens, no audio, no conversation, no optimization, no meditation tricks, just idle time. Most people experience discomfort here. That discomfort is not boredom. It is withdrawal from constant stimulation. It is a sign that the protocol is working. As dopamine activity drops, the nervous system shifts from seeking mode to maintenance mode. Cortisol decreases. Limbic urgency softens. The noise floor lowers. Then, and only then, you introduce a single monotonous input. Repetitive movement. A fixed visual point. A low-reward physical task. No novelty. No variation. No metrics. This phase stabilizes neural firing and reinforces predictability. The brain begins to recalibrate what normal feels like. Finally, you reintroduce cognition deliberately. A demanding but unrewarded task. Reading technical material. Writing by hand. Planning. No stimulation layered on top. No music. No multitasking. You are teaching the system that focus itself is valuable. This is not about increasing dopamine. It is about restoring contrast. When dopamine regains meaning, motivation returns naturally. Focus becomes available without force. Compulsion weakens. Effort tolerance increases. Not because you became disciplined, but because the system is no longer flooded. Most dopamine detoxes fail because they are vague, extreme, or theatrical. This works because it is measured, repeatable, and biologically coherent. You are not suppressing desire. You are retraining valuation. High performers do not rely on motivation. They maintain signal integrity. They treat attention like bandwidth, not emotion. They understand that clarity is earned by subtraction before it is amplified by effort. This is not self-help. This is system maintenance. Your hardware is fine. Your software is malware. Reset the system. Then execute.